Hello and welcome to Game of Box Office. Today we will take a look at the box office run of Ex Machina. Let's start off with some statistics. Ex Machina was released on April 10th, 2015 in 1,255 cinemas and ran a total of 147 days until the last performance on September 3rd, 2015. The film was produced by Film 4 and DNA Films with a budget of $15 million and received an R rating. The film opened to $5.3 million in wide release and finished its run at $25.4 million in the USA and Canada. In addition, Ex Machina made $11.4 million in the rest of the world, resulting in a combined total of $36.8 million worldwide. Ex Machina is a kind of movie that we never analyzed so far here on Game of Box Office. As you guys can see, at the production budget of just $15 million, Ex Machina was a very low budget movie, with two small production companies behind it. Movies like that always have a hard time to gross their production budget and marketing budget back, because they normally suffer under the huge size of films which are produced from major studios. It didn't help the movie that Ex Machina was the first film Alex Garland ever directed, so he did not have the credibility of delivering great movie material until then. Of course, some people knew that he was the writer behind Danny Boyle movies like Sunshine and 28 Days Later, but that is by far not enough to carry a whole movie. Also, the movie got a wide release under the shadow of Fast and Furious 7 and Avengers Age of Ultron, so the main attention was on those two blockbusters. Nevertheless, when first reviews came out, things turned for the good for Ex Machina. The film received wide acclaim from most critics and audiences, as well as sci-fi experts who called the movie a great chamber drama with a big amount of well-written and researched science fiction. All in all, the film grossed its money back 2.45 times, so Ex Machina can be considered a financial success in the end. Of course, are these numbers Smurf size when you compare them to other movies, but managing to gross the expenditure back without a well-known director, without a well-known cast, and without an PG-13 rating is quite an achievement however you turn the facts. The question is how much more could have been possible if Film 4 and DNA Films would have realized the huge quality and potential of the movie earlier, and with that releasing Ex Machina in a more wide release. Of course, you don't really know if Ex Machina would have used those more screens for good, or if the spendings for the more wide release would be above the earnings that come from the extra amount of cinema screens. But we are pretty sure that Ex Machina would have grossed a bigger profit for both production companies when released with a bigger cinema count. So what can we say in conclusion about Ex Machina? The movie was a risk for both studios, that's for sure. There are so many movies out there which work financially however the quality of the material turns out to be. Ex Machina is not one of those. Ex Machina is such a big risk because basically when the quality is not that good, the movie will fail to gross the money back. Thanks to Alex Garland and his team, Film 4 and DNA Films will earn a fair amount of money with DVD and Blu-ray sales because the movie gained a little bit of a fan base with the home entertainment release, and the two Oscar nominations will probably also do their work. It's sad that the movie did not have the chance to get a big wide release, but to be fair, we can understand why Film 4 and DNA Films were worried about taking another risk, so all in all you can blame no one really. The Game of Box Office team judges Ex Machina with the grade B. Our upcoming video will be an analysis about Age of Ultron, Guardians of the Galaxy, or a prediction about Batman vs Superman. We hope you enjoyed this analysis. Be sure to hit a like and subscribe to our channel. You can also support us on the social networks listed below. See you soon. Bye bye.